What about you folks, it's Lostarot here and welcome to LSD Plays, and today we're playing No Man's Sky. Of course, just came out there not so long ago. Thought I'd just do a little video on my exploration and journey so far in the universe of No Man's Sky, or galaxies or whatever it is, I'm not too sure. I just found this escape pod, and I'm not going to explain to you exactly what you do in No Man's Sky. It is a survival game. From the outset you have to find parts to build stuff, resupply your various different stats, which there's only really two that are really important, which are on the bottom left there, your hazard suit and your radiation suit. And as you can see, some of the creatures jumping around are they look like bouncing pineapples. That's the best way to describe them, so I did just call them jumping pineapples. And you can scan creatures on the planet, like this boy over here. As you can see, I just called him whatever the computer assigned him. I'm not worried about naming everything because there is quite a lot in this game, but it is ultimately a survival game from the offset. Nothing wrong with that. I think that perhaps some of Sony's marketing, I'm playing this on PC by the way, but Sony did get behind it quite viciously, and I don't know if they've overhyped it. The hype train's been going for a very long time, and I'm not sure if everyone really truly understands what the game is. The best way I could describe this game is if you've ever seen a video of Subnautica or you've played Subnautica on the PC, it is sort of like a galaxy version of that. It looks very similar, very similar sort of crafting mechanics. You pick up like actual chemical components and metals, and then you fuse them into different bits of machinery from within your inventory. The inventory, I have to say, is a bit of a mess. It sort of looks a little bit disjointed or something. It doesn't look as slick as the rest of the game, and they are quite stingy with some of the yeah, you've got to sort of top that up, and you do that from within your inventory, and you craft stuff, and it's not difficult. You don't have to put in like a formula like in Minecraft where you put stuff in different slots and then it makes stuff. You just actually press a button and then sort of tinker about. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to try and not focus on the actual crafting and survival-y parts of the game. But this, I just sort of found this really cool drop pod, and there's an upgrade for my inventory in here, and you buy that.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
And there you go. So when you take shelter in places, especially places that have got like some kind of force field going on here, it actually helps you. Yes, we know that. She can be a bit annoying. Sort of sounds like GLaDOS from Portal. Anyway, so this first planet, I've actually finished the planet. 100% complete. Oh yeah, this is the starting planet that I started off on. I found various different waypoints. They're across, I mean, I literally thought it'd be like a part of a planet, but it does actually seem to be a full planet. The system I'm in, I've named System LST Aversia 1, and then planet is LST Ocean, which is from a Star Wars reference, Ocean. Okay. So the next goal I sort of thought might be cool to record is actually me going into space for the very first time, just to see exactly where I am and how long it takes to get to space. So this is the DLC Omega ship. As I say, it is a survival game, so some people may be a little bit confused as to what the actual gameplay is supposed to be, but I really enjoy it. I really like this game so far. It's very chilled out. It's not an epic action game. I think I'm going straight up. I am, yes. Here we go. Breaking atmosphere, I think, possibly. We'll leave the planet. Let's see. Let's get the boost going. Oh yeah. What are these things? Already we're seem to be flying into an asteroid field. And is that a space station? You can sort of look around you in the cockpit, which is pretty nice. Yeah, that's our planet we're just sort of leaving orbit from. And I'm really interested to see what this is, because I have literally I've never left the planet. It took me a while to get 100% on that planet, I have to be honest with you. Just finding the creatures was really how you get 100%, and I don't think you have to actually find any of the waypoints and stuff like that, but I found quite a lot of them, so. Actually, I'm not sure if we are. Let's just get a bit faster. Oh, that's approaching pretty quick. What is this thing? I'm going to guess this is either a ship or a space station. But maybe if I rotate, maybe it'll make a bit more sense. It does look like a ship from this angle, doesn't it? Maybe if it's... Is it that way? I think maybe this is the way it's supposed to go. That sort of looks like a valve turning pipe thingy. what can we do with this ship, I wonder? What do you see? Knowing my luck, this will be hostile or something. So, I think this game is really going to appeal to people that are into exploration and obviously survival games. Yeah, it's defense turrets on this thing, that's definitely the top of it. It's sort of like an Enterprise ship. And as I say, we are playing on PC. A lot of people have been putting online that there's problems with the PC version. There is a little bit of a frame dip on the PC version so far. I think they are probably going to have to patch it somehow, but I haven't actually experienced too much difficulties with the PC game, in all honesty. I've really enjoyed that planet anyway, the one planet I've been on so far. And this is really cool. This is the sort of game that I knew, you know, this is my #1 game of the year. I thought it was going to be, and or I pegged it as my #1 game of the year. And it's not disappointed so far, even though I've just come from one planet, and there she is, she's massive. It reminds me of the new Star Trek series of films. The fauna and just everything about the planet that I was on sort of looked like the planet out of what's this? The second new Star Trek film. And there's sort of like a moment at the start of the ship, or start of the getting so confused. At the start of the film where they're escaping these sort of tribal dudes, and this is so cool. And they're running through like a forest, and it's like a really bright coloured forest. And yeah, this is really... that looks like a hangar. Now this might be a slight mistake, but yeah, I don't think we can go in there. Yeah, don't try and dock. Don't try and dock random ships. That would just be silly, wouldn't it? This is pretty cool. These container reinforced, so you can actually, from what I understand, you can actually like become a pirate if you want to. You can actually just shoot these ships and try and instigate a fight between them and take their it's all about resources, so you'd be taking their resources, and that's pretty cool, I have to say. I really enjoy that. So let's check out the hypermap then. Let's check out what the activate hypermap, hyperdrive open galactic map in space by pressing down. Okay, here we are. Roximilchalk Mass. 4 planets, 1 moon. Discovered by you on the 13th of August. Distance to center, oh dear God, 179,922.9 light years. Warp unnecessary, current location, right. Scan for discoveries. Right, what's this doing? Select nearest. Whoa! Too far to jump, we need to upgrade that. Okay. Okay. Don't know what this is doing. So yeah, this is sort of what I wanted to, this is what I was looking forward to doing, is just getting lost in this and just being completely clueless as to what is actually happening in this game, and it's not disappointing so far. Let's go back to... yeah, let's go back to space here. And what have we got here? So we've got, that's obviously the moon, so that's one planet. And there's another planet. That's the planet we came from. Oh, space station, arrive in an hour. Cool, let's go there. Oh, it's actually quite close, I think. 2 minutes 50. There's a lot of pop-in. The size of the game is only 2.6 gig on PC, and I thought that that was a joke. In all honesty, I sort of prepared. I was really surprised that it was going to unlock at like 5:30 or 6 on Thursday there, and which is the 12th. And when I saw the download size, I was like, "There's clearly no way that that's correct. It has to be a mistake." And it wasn't. It was 2.6 gig. It downloaded really quickly, and it played, and I was like, how does this work? What kind of witchcraft is involved? Oh, that was really close. What kind of witchcraft is involved in this? Because I couldn't understand it. I was like, 2.6 gig and it's procedurally generating this universe. But from what I understand is it's all just generated via maths. There's, whoa, that is big. That was big. And yeah, it's completely procedural generated. It's not loading any assets until you actually get there, and it's using your computer to basically generate the code somehow. So I'm not sure how multiplayer works, because obviously nobody seems to have actually found each other in space yet, even though they've been on potentially the same planet. But yeah, I'm not going to complain. So this is just going to be a short video anyway, just to sort of say that I'm playing... Whoa, that is a big boy. Look at the size. That's actually less... let's see. How do I use my laser phase beam? Yeah. Ah, here we go. Well, that's okay. I just want to go through it. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need to get to the space station and unload some of this cargo. I sort of wish there was like a third-person view mode in this, in a way, because I'd love to see around the ship as I'm flying, but unfortunately not. Anyway, let's just boost. Those little blue streaks, they're other ships. They're not probably players though, unfortunately. Chances of finding another player are something in the region of 1,000 to 1, and this is really quick. I'm surprised on the planet it's actually quite slow, the ship. Probably because it stops you from smashing into stuff, but this is really quick now. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a full playthrough of the series, but I might do various parts where I'm sort of... Jesus Christ! That was... yeah, that was a little bit too close. Yeah, you can see in the top left there, ship's got a health bar. Don't let that deplete. Here we go. Open galactic. Yes, we need to... I can't activate the hyperdrive because we don't have any warp. Pulse jump. Maybe pulse jump something, I don't know. I'm going to check that in a minute. Whoa, look at this boy. This is so cool. Check out this station. It's a dodecahedron, is that right? Tetrahedron? I can't remember. Let's go and have a look inside the space station. Here we go. Undiscovered anyway, so nobody's... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Autopilot. God, this is like the new Star Trek film. In the if you haven't seen Star Trek Beyond, it's absolutely fantastic. Wow. Oh no, that's cool. They must do like a boost exit or something. And this... what ship is this? This is pretty cool. Oh, there's somebody in it. Yeah. That's pretty cool. The ship, I love the ship design. It's very Star Trek / well, mainly Star Wars mixed with a bit of Star Trek. Okay. Soundtrack is done by 65 Days of Static. Awesome band from the UK, I believe. No, actually, no, not from the UK. I think they're from Canada or somewhere. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I did see them at Electric Picnic years ago, and they were unbelievable. This is like years and years ago. And they were so cool. Doing the same sort of stuff as they do now. Hello. Yeah, these are the only life forms I've come across so far, and it's only males I've come across. I haven't seen any actual females, but they're sort of like Mass Effect, the creature with the sort of... she's made out of gas. I can't really remember what her name was, but or the species was called Talia. I think it was Talia. I think. But anyway, we're going to leave it here, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed this little brief look at No Man's Sky, and I hope to have a bit more of a review. I hope to have a bit more of a review out at some stage, but yeah, loving it so far.